Instagram, my most viewed post is me talking about me getting stabbed and shot. Not my music, that's me talking about getting stabbed and shot. So maybe I should just talk about getting stabbed and shot all the time.
Boom, new episode out featuring Fee Gonzalez, myself and Wes. What else? We got Summer Love, right? Yeah, so Summer Love on the 31st of March. Please, the tickets are online. Please go grab that on Shubs. Also, please like, share, subscribe before you watch the episode. Thank you. I met Fee while I was driving. I was doing Uber one day. I literally just bumped into man. Then I must have said to him, "Rah, you know, I proper listen to your music and all that." He thought I was joking. Then I showed him a reel from 2 days before where I'd already put it on a gym video and all of that. And I was just like, huh?
Manifestation.
Yeah. Then I said, "Rah, it's mad." Then we got to talking. Then I said, "Yeah, I need you on a pod." This is what, like last year, innit?
Yeah, definitely. It was like right about last year.
Yeah, last year. Then I said, "Right, eventually I'm gonna reach out and make it happen." Then our times was clashing a bit.
Yeah.
Those responsibilities and things. Yeah, but it's good to have you, man.
I've been following the channel as well, so I like it.
I appreciate it, man. That's why I had to get you on. So the rap career, what inspired you to start rapping, man?
I don't know, I think it was just like my household, man. My dad was into music and it was like, you get me, it was like that kind of like household, like there's just vinyls in the front room. He was mad into jazz, my mum was in soul music.
Yeah.
My bigger brother used to do like jungle, like all them jungle tapes back home.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, then my cousins used to have a studio in their house and shit, so like I was just like, it's just like I always wanted to do. I don't think I ever actually wanted to do anything else.
Yeah.
Apart from make music.
No, that's dope. How would you define your style? Because it's very, very unique. Like even, like, for instance, like my client yesterday when we bumped into each other at Gets, and she must have said to you, "Oh, I proper listen to your thing."
Yeah.
It's like your style is very unique compared to most UK rappers, where the beat selections are more, I'll say, like, you go for that kind of like, I could tell that you listen to like a lot of Young Thug or them southern rappers, because the way the beats and
like down south, I think.
Yeah.
I think as well, when I was young, I was heavily influenced on like Cash Money.
I could tell.
You know what I'm saying? So like,
that's literally why straight away when I started listening to your thing, I was like, yeah,
like my
I fuck with this because there's proper English accents on a.
Yeah.
But you could tell like the way you catch the pockets and all of that. It's like a UK style but American with it at the same time. Yeah.
No, definitely. I think it's that Lil Wayne influence.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
That's dope. So, in regards to music, like, what would you say like your main themes or messages that you're trying to put out there with the music thing?
I think it's always been changing, but like where I'm at right now, I feel like it's more of just consistency and persistence.
No, but I've been seeing you churning out videos, which is good.
Yeah. And sometimes I feel like, oh fuck, I don't know where I'm going with this, or even if I've got a plan and I'm like, I don't know where I'm going, that one done good, that one didn't do good, or but it's like that's not how you look at things.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like perfect example for that. Who is big in the South in America? Gucci.
Yeah.
Like it's constant.
Yeah.
Not everything's gonna hit all the time, but when it hits, and you know how the game goes. If you stay on it all the time, you end up being in people's faces all the time.
You never know who's listening.
There you go.
Someone said something to me once. It was like, if you never try, you never know what's gonna happen tomorrow.
Yeah.
And you never know how many tomorrows you're gonna get. You get me? So
yeah. Who would you say are your biggest musical influences?
Well, like rappers.
Yeah. US and UK.
US, everything from like Tupac to Biggie.
Yeah.
Big Pun, DMX, heavy, like all that old school stuff.
Yeah, all the 90s.
Jay-Z, and then like when he goes to the new school, it's like Future, 21, Lil Wayne, what was it, 50.
Yeah.
NBA Youngboy and Kodak. I kind of only listen to NBA Youngboy and Kodak.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. That's all I listen to. And Future. That's all I listen to.
I listen to a lot of Future still.
Yeah. Future's dad of this whole shit.
It's jokes. The other day, like Semtex don't live too far from
Yeah.
So he lives like a few rows down that way, and then like he's been on channel before. So I was working doing Uber. Then I was meant to drop him at East Croydon, but he was going to the office. Sony. He was like, nah, let's change the job and carry it away. Then we had a long convo about music and Future and all of that. Then he must have mentioned the first concert Future had here. It was in one venue in East London, probably like 200-300 people. And I said to him, funny enough, it popped up on my memories on my phone.
It was at birthdays.
Yeah. And I said to him, I was at that venue at that first concert, and I said, I remember that show. That was his best ever show, because I know he's stylist, and I told his stylist, I goes, raw, tell Thingy, I was like, raw, tell him that his best ever show UK was at that venue. And he goes, raw, for real. I said, it was only like 200-300 people. It was tight, bro, but like the vibes, the energy. He was like pointing left, everyone went left, pointing right, everyone went right, forward, back. It was.
You'll never be able to get that moment with Future again.
Never.
So
and I swear it was like what, £13.50 or something like that. Some, you know what I mean, some cheap, affordable concert. Now you fast forward to these days. What Usher put his tickets the other day, it was like
a year in advance.
Yeah, £200 and something tickets online. And
for a normal ticket.
Yeah, my kids won't hit me like, I need you to look after the kids on March, blah blah blah. I was like,
oh yeah,
and then she hit me back like, that's cool. And then I realised, next year, is that what you're on? Yeah, you get me? Trying to get a dance or something.
Tell her she can't do a standing ticket. She has to be like level 1. Before Usher's trying to say,
go up with the bleepers or something, the bleeders up at the top.
Oh jeez, did you man see that Omelette?
Dance on the guy's missus. Yeah, that's outrageous.
That is outrageous.
You see the video of him walking bare slow. She definitely got him back in it.
I've had this. I
shouldn't even laugh, because he might even watch his pod now. And man just message me and say, right, you know,
I hope he watches it.
Laughing.
I hope he watches it. Wes said you're a waste man. He's a waste man.
Bro,
I would have gone home.
I would literally, the moment she walked on stage, I would have gone home.
But I've had this conversation with girls, and it's like, they're like, well, if Chris Brown asks them to come up, why are they not gonna go up? Like, don't you go to the strip club and get a lap dance? You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
it's outrageous.
For me, I think when it's put in that context, because like then it's like what's the word?
Double standards.
Double standards, yeah. So like I think my whole thing is just the exploitation of you going on stage in front of this whole crowd.
Everyone,
And you get me, like, that's what I'm fucking up.
You stay to watch the whole performance, bro. Do you not think that's crazy?
Bro, do you know how mad that is?
Niggas insecure,
like even in the first part, yeah. If I've been to a concert with a girl, yeah, there's no way I'm in the front row like some groupie. I've never gone.
That was a red flag.
Yeah.
That was a red flag.
Like even if it's my big, like even at birthdays, I made sure I was like 5 people at least behind. Like Future's like one of my biggest artists, but I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna go, hey Future, banners off and all of them things like some groupie. Myth. Oh shit. Back to you, bro. What would you say sets you apart from other rappers in this UK industry?
I feel like every song's different.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like UK rappers, their main thing is like sounding the same on every record.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't have one song that sounds the same as another song. I feel like every song is a different flavour, different vibe.
Like, that's dope. So what part of South did you grow up in? For the people?
I grew up in Brixton.
Yeah.
But like, I also grew up in Lewisham, grew up in Streatham.
So you just
all over.
South, west, south, east, everywhere.
All over. So I went to school over in like West London, and then I went college over in Lewisham.
What school?
St. Joseph's.
Okay.
Do you think that through your music people can tell you're from South? So let's say we never like knew you, never like kind of saw you, but do you think people can tell like, this guy's from a particular part of London?
I think I talk about so much South orientated shit. Like that's just like you can tell that his whole dialect, how he talks, his thought process, his demeanor is just South London. Yeah, I might just dress a little bit different sometimes, but yeah, it's just South London.
What would be the biggest challenges you faced so far when it comes to like this industry, like with music and everything?
I was just having this conversation with suspects, and I think it's not letting my emotions take over. Like when you show your emotions in this game, you kind of lost.
Yeah.
You get me? You gotta be cutthroat and just like tunnel vision. And just like all the bad, all the good, just like
take it all in.
Yeah, take both of them with a pinch of salt, the good and the bad. Like yeah.
Is that with the business side of things, or is that more like the creative process, like collaborating with certain people? Like
I reckon just more the business side of things, and like everything, like collabs, everything, because it's like, I might be on someone for a feature, like I'm on someone for a feature right now. They haven't set it back, but they keep on saying next week. And it's like, if I get pissed off one day, like, bro, you keep fucking saying that shit. You know, like, it's not gonna be good for business, is it? So I just
are you quite hands-on with your business, or do you like to like delegate and kind of give it to different people?
I'm hands-on, but I've got like a team that I've got my managers and I've got like my family that are helping me out. So yeah, but I am very hands-on, and sometimes that might be hard for people.
I feel you. So like in regards to like getting features and stuff, you mentioned like you've been on someone for a feature. Like how does that work? Like for someone who's not in the music industry like myself, like how do I just send you a DM like, yo bro?
Yeah, DMs could work, but usually that when someone sends me a DM, I'm just gonna ask like, what's your budget or some shit? Because if I don't know your music around, you get me. If I fuck with your music, then it's like, oh yeah, let's make some music. Like it might be someone unknown, but I fuck with the music, like. But it's very rare that I fuck with a lot of music over here. So yeah, I'm just gonna always ask what's the budget. But when it comes to other people, it's just people that I'm just learning within the industry, and they might reach out to me, I might be reach out to them. And sometimes things just happen organically. You can't even rush the process.
So is there like a set fee, like for example, or like a range where, for example, if you wanted a feature from like a certain artist, for example, let's say they're big time, would you expect like a certain figure, or is it like however much they want to charge you on the day? Like how much is it business? How much is it just like?
I think it varies for like different artists, and then it's like it also it's like what the artist thinks they're worth and stuff. So like for instance, it's an easier way to explain it is like booking fees. I want to do like loads of club appearances, but like someone like H most probably would charge like 20 grand, 10 grand minimum for a club appearance.
For real?
You know what I'm saying?
For a couple hours?
For an hour. You get me? And clubs don't really like to spend that much money on club appearances. So I would go into a club and take like a cheaper rate, like a 2, 3. Make like 5. If I was on H's level, I'll do so much of them, like I can go do 2, 3 a night, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's where the game's kind of messed up. People want these high fees, and it's just fucking the game up because they ain't got that kind of money to pay for it.
That's true.
So how does that change if like a label's involved? So let's say you wanted to collab with an artist on a particular label. Would you approach them and then charge the label a fee, or would you charge the artist? And then how would it work in terms of like the cost? Is it more expensive to work with an artist that's with a label or independent?
I think it's more expensive to work with artists in the label. I remember when Young Fee made that song with Dirk. Dirk set him a fee for like, yo, this is just me and your fee. And if you want to do it for the label's going to charge you 50k at the time. So it's probably like triple that by now, but like, you know what I'm saying?
After you got the Grammy,
So, like, the price always goes up, so sometimes it's like, sometimes like I might just like the guy or like the music, and then I'm just like, you know what, let me bring the fee down like to this, or if I don't like them, I'm just like, yo, it's this. And I want to feel like, even if they say I said 20 grand to the shittest rapper, but I feel like me doing this with this shit rapper is worth it because I made 20 grand. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's worth it, innit? I'm jeopardizing my morals and ethics for that 20 grand. You know what I'm saying?
I said the bills have to get paid. They finna get paid.
Putting together an album then could be quite expensive. I never even considered that in terms of like you got to pay. What other costs come into that? So that obviously, like, if you got collabs and stuff,
you have to pay studio time. You have to pay your engineer. You have to pay for the mix and mastering. You have to pay for your beats. You have to pay for a cameraman if you're going to shoot videos, a cameraman if you're going to do documentaries, a photographer you're going to have to pay for. You're going to have to pay your team for doing admin work. You know what I'm saying? And then, and then if you've got features, you got to pay that. Hey, it's not even a guarantee you're going to make any money.
So you say the best way to come into the game is just be a producer these days, boy.
Yeah.
He said be a producer.
Yeah.
Oh my. Nah,
so if you was putting together an album, like let's say you're gonna drop an album this year, for example, like how much would you set aside? Like how much? If you had to give a figure, obviously it'll probably vary, innit?
I don't think I can say a figure.
If you give it like a range, if that's what I'm saying.
It depends, man. It's like me saying to a label, like if I said 10 grand right now, a label would be like, oh, he only needs 10 grand for his album. Let's give him 10 grand.
Not you specific. So if I was going to put an album together, like for example, and I wanted to...
and you wanted
you know
to say you wanted like someone like Stormzy on
there. Yeah.
Get me Stormzy like what? Like has 50, 60 grand large, tax free in his pocket, you know what I'm saying?
Cash.
I'm joking. It might be like... Certain producers you can get for like £200-300 a beat.
Okay.
Other producers varies like 1,000 to 5,000. It just depends on who you're working with.
Okay.
It's better to always just try and source in house and have things in house, so that you're not like if I was to holler at J5 right now, he's gonna charge me 10 grand or 20 grand or whatever he charges. Where I can find a producer that I'll work with that can make the same kind of stuff, the same vibe, similar.
20 grand on beats,
and they'll charge me like 500 to 1,000, or you know what I'm saying.
So networking must be massive in the music industry then, like in terms of like even like you collaborate, working with like producers and things.
Yeah, but networking can also get really repetitive.
How so?
Like when people just out at the same events and it's just like you just hear this all this shit, man. Yeah. This guy said, yeah, we're going to link up with you. No, you're never going to link up with me.
You know why he's laughing? Because I go to like loads of industry events, innit? And all the time he will say to me, how come you can't get so your channel? Yeah. And it will be the same thing, yeah, we'll link up soon, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, cool, yeah, just shout me. Knowing that it might not happen. Then he will say to me, don't you get frustrated? I'm like, no, not really. You know what I mean? Because I think we've got used to knowing our lane and knowing that regardless of if we reach out or don't, we've kind of now got like a core base, if you get what I mean. Yeah. That
like, I don't really care for nobody's help or anything anymore. Yeah. I go past it, like whether you want to help or not, it's cool, bro. And I think I have something different, I have something unique, I have something that I'm working on is quality, and if you can't see that, that's a shame on you.
Have you ever thought of vlogging in regards to things you do, like dropping like a weekly vlog where you show like the process when you're in the studio, just little bits to do around the music, like the BTS? Because like if you look like when it comes to like America, you got people like what's his name, DDG, and what's the other guy, YBN? Is it YBN or is it? What did he change his name to, man?
I'm not sure.
The one that plays basketball and raps and everything, and he done a tune with Sexy Red and them girls.
I can't remember.
NLE Chopper.
Yeah, like they vlog a lot, and I think due to that they've grown a bigger reach because now their fans see their personality outside of the music, and they buy into everything they do as a brand and a whole. You get what I'm saying? Because them lot could drop a mixtape now and just know straight away, I'm gonna hit a certain amount of numbers minimum, because they've got, you know what I mean? And I don't really see no one in the UK. No one does it. No one does it at all.
The guys have started doing it recently.
I see DBE starting to drop vlogs.
They do some sick ones.
Yeah, their vlogs are quite funny.
A few people have recently started doing vlogs. But I was doing vlogs like years ago. You go on my channel, I've got like little series and shit you can watch.
You have to stay on it though.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm just trying to get back into it.
Especially now that you start dropping at a faster rate.
I just done a documentary with this new tape that I'm working on, so that's quite good. I'm gonna get back into vlogging. It's something that we've been talking about though.
No, that's good. That's good.
And it's not nothing new, so it's like I've been doing the vlogging. You know what I'm saying? It's not new.
What would you say that keeps you motivated with being consistent now in the game? Especially like this industry is like quite
I think
competitive.
It's funny because I've been consistent for a long time.
Yeah.
And everyone asks me like, how do you do it? Like even I'll speak to like people that have been on and lost their fame and lost their success, and they just given up, and they're just like, how do you do it? Like how do you keep on going? And I'm just like, I think my honest opinion, my honest answer is, I just know I'm different.
Yeah.
Right. I just know these niggas don't sound like me, and I don't sound like them, and this shit is just, it's more fun. It's more entertaining. The lyrics are like obviously I rap like these heavy energetic trap beats and shit. But if I was to do like a breakdown and take the beat away and tell you what I'm saying, you wouldn't even realise what I was saying. Like, oh my days, is that what you meant? You know what I'm saying? And like it's bars, isn't it? And I'm just fucking shit up.
It's like even like last night, how you said a lot of rappers who they've been in the game and they just kind of just quit.
Yeah.
I saw so much people last night in that one building. I was like, oh shit. Yeah, like in my head I'm like, rah. Like how do you lot just fade out? And a lot of people faded out when they had that tune that just put them there. So they just had to just kind of keep going.
I keep on saying it to everyone as well, especially my team. Like, you don't think this is the hard work. This ain't the hard work. Yeah. The hard work is when you get on. You get me? That's when the real work starts.
That's when it starts. Yeah.
That's where it is. Whether it's managing the fame or managing the music or whatever it is, that's when the real.
You think so? It's harder to maintain than it is to make it.
Yeah, it's because
everyone expects a certain standard.
Yeah,
now,
everyone's waiting to see you fall.
Yeah.
Everyone's waiting to see you just like plummet. Whereas when you're like in my position, for instance, you just climb and it's like, yeah, he's going. And then when he really go, and I was like, alright, what is he gonna fall? You know what I'm saying? So that's how I just look at it. Like when I look at Stormzy, I see so much people just doubt him and just like, oh no, I didn't like that, I didn't like this, or I didn't like so much like doubt just gets thrown his way. Like, alright, he's done what he needed to do. Like he flew. Like, why are we gonna keep? Why do we want to doubt it? Why do you want to see the demise? You get me? It's like,
and he's crossed over into the main.
Like why do you want to even see a demise? He done what no man could at the time. Like, and achieved it. Like, people just, it's just a black thing, innit? I feel like, or a culture thing. We just like hate our own and shit like that.
It's proper sad, man.
Yeah.
Proper sad. Because like when I go like abroad to like, let's say like stateside, they got the same issues as us.
Yeah.
But you see like state to state, it's slightly different. Where some states, a lot of men collab.
Do you know what? I don't know, because like I was speaking to Wallo, and Wallo said this to me. He was like, I love England, man. Y'all are just not like America. Like, y'all just get along and you support each other. And I was like, nice.
It's different state to state.
You know.
For instance, like, let's say like if you went to, at a moment, I'll say the man them that seem to collab a lot are like the Detroit ones. That's why right now it looks like their moment's coming. Because they link up a lot. Whereas if you're looking at East Coast, a lot of them man don't like each other. Yeah. So it's crazy.
People they connect a lot.
They connect a lot. Yeah.
So how did you get around that? How did you get around that? People not want to work, like the crab in the bucket mentality. Like, is there a way you can kind of work around that and navigate that, or is it just
unfortunately in places like that, I think you just have to be on top of everyone.
Yeah, you have to have the best product.
Yeah.
I always it's funny, I always just treat the music like the drug game. Like, it's the same shit. Like, if you have the best product, they have to come to you. Like, people have to come to you. I've had like some sick artists hit me like on my secret. Like, yo, I want to remix this song, and for whatever reason it didn't happen. But just the fact that artist hit me was like, what? Like, like you're up there, you get me? And then I've got other sick artists like like giving me that affirmation, like, yo, do you know what you just dropped?
Bro,
like, do you know what this song is? And I'm like, fuck, man, this is a goal. You get me? And I'm like, sometimes you don't see it, innit? So, yeah, like, that's what keeps me going and just like motivating, is just knowing I have like the best products in my eyes for what I'm trying to sell. You get me? If I was selling pain music, I wouldn't say I've got the best product because I'm not selling pain. And if I could if I wanted to.
So what do you think is more important, the product or the marketing? Because you could argue that you could have, let's say you got two songs, you've got the best song in the world, someone just makes the most perfect song you could ever make, versus like an average song. Let's say it's catchy or whatever, but the best song doesn't get as good of a marketing push as, or let's say no marketing in comparison to the other tune. Which one would you say in the UK would? I
think marketing is number one. Yeah, I think marketing is number one. I haven't mastered marketing yet, but like some people just do it effortlessly. Like DBE, they like just go on Instagram and preview a song and it's viral. You get me?
You know what's mad? Yeah, there's a rapper that I listen to, and I only stay and listen to him because of Future. Then I went through a phase where I just didn't listen to him because of allegations that 1090 Jake pulled up on him, busting. They debunked it and said that this happened and blah blah blah. And I realized that a lot of them, their formula, like him, Rob 49, a lot of these guys, what they do is they use TikTok and Triller out there. They just jump on a new beat, test it out. If it gets the most views in that, then they drop it. If it don't, they don't drop it. Like that's their little formula now. Or they'll do like freestyles on like random beats. Like at the moment, a lot of them out there using Bossman D-Lo's beat at the moment. Yeah. So if that one does well, they drop the freestyle. You know what I mean? If it doesn't, so they kind of have found their niche way of testing out tracks on their audience. You know what I mean? Yeah. And the funny thing is,
I was doing that, but I just it's a lot to maintain.
Yeah.
Like they're living a lifestyle, you know. Like over here, like sometimes when you're not in that rapper world, you get me, and you gotta go do the school run and chill out with the kids and then take the kids to the farm and whatever you're doing. You just get into that normal sense of, I'm not a rapper. So it's like them people they're in rapper mode 24/7. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, their mum knows they're in rapper mode. They're coming in the house like chains swinging, money falling on the floor out their pocket. That's their thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's like, and people try to do that over in England, but England's very humble, man. So it's like, I don't think we like to stunt on or see people stunting.
You know what's funny? Yeah, I swear we had this conversation recently. Yeah. About the thing about humility and how in England you have to move a certain way, and it just made me laugh because someone wrote in the comments on my vlogs. He said, "Raw, in America we see your personality, and in England you're quite reserved." And I just thought to myself, if you lot actually see how I am fully in America, it's a whole different ball game. But I feel like in England you're forced to be a certain way.
I think it's that gentleman's that gangster gentleman kind of character. English people are very like
fully reserved.
And more like more thought process, whereas an American will they're more actions. You know what I'm saying?
It's mad. Like every time I'm here, for instance, and people say, "Oh yeah," like I've seen the comments, you're very humble. I'm like, to myself and to my man them, I don't feel like that. I feel like I'm just me. You get what I'm saying? So I think people mix up the words being a nice person and humility. Because if I posted how I move out there or how I affirm myself on a daily, like you know, like I'll look in the mirror and I'll say, "Rah, this is," then I'll carry on. Like if people see those parts of me, they'll be like, "Oh, is this?" You get what I'm saying? The same person.
Yeah, they might not feel it the same.
Yeah, they might not feel it the same. But just because you always make time for them and you're always polite, they assume that's what humility is. Whereas I see people I know who I'm like, rah, my man is proper humble.
Is that like they're on internet and camera, they're talking the most smack and loud and everything, and then when you're around them in real life, it's just they're quiet and chilled. You get me? So I don't know, man. It's just like
they just know to
play the that goes back down to like marketing, innit? That goes back down to like marketing. A lot of people market themselves as something they're not by itself, isn't it?
It's true.
Do you think it's being humble? I don't think it is humility. In the UK, I think.
No, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like if you.
Because people flex here, like
there's a class and a sense of classism when they're flexing. Like,
so, what do you mean?
Like, like an English person is gonna have a card rather than 100 grand in cash. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be like, this is my card. This is my like Jamie. Jamie's flex was, here's my bank statement, and he screenshotted his bank statement.
Okay.
And it said £1 million in his bank account.
Whereas in America,
they're gonna get the cash.
They'll be like this, right next to the ear. You know what I mean? Doing all that.
And the man just screenshotted his bank account and done the same thing as Little Dirk, but we're gonna enjoy Little Dirk's one more because
you're actually seeing the physical. It's mad. But even down to like little things like over here, like if you was a rapper and you was wearing like bare chains, watches and that, you become a full-on target.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whereas over there, it's a bit different, innit? It's like they just know that's part of the marketing.
England's small, innit? So I feel like,
it's tiny, man.
Do you know what I mean? Like for example, if you're on the East Coast, for example, and there's like and you're flexing or whatever, and you're kind of doing lifestyle, you don't really have as many people around you, if that makes sense. For like London, especially, is like an incubator for just like negativity because everything's kind of close to each other. Do you know what I mean? So like for example, if you're in South, for example, and you're flexing or whatever, like I feel like there's a lot of evil eye. Like so, East is close, North is close, West is close. You know what I mean?
There's a lot of copycat behavior over here.
Yeah.
So it's like, especially like now where you got like the watch robberies and all of this, it becomes a domino effect over here.
Yeah.
I was watching a vlog recently. Like there's some twos from Amsterdam that I watch, and they've got like a clothing brand, and they started from drop shipping like 5 years ago, and they're doing well. And on his vlog, he must have said, I only wear Date Just when I'm in Amsterdam, because the same thing happens over there.
Okay.
So he goes, but when he's in Dubai, that's when the madness comes on. Yeah. So he was like, when he's back home, you don't feel comfortable no more. I said, like it's become like a proper Europe thing.
But like to me, in all honesty, like when I was growing up, out of everyone that would have a watch, like out of my friends, it would be like one person. It wouldn't be a lot of people, and I would be used to be like the most serious person that would have a watch. Yeah. Like you couldn't just have jewels. Like when I was growing up, it's the same like coach. You couldn't just have jewelry. Like you had to be somebody to have a jewelry. Just like growing up, like when I was a kid, and there was like PDCS and West Matchtown and all that stuff, North Star. You had to
28.
You had to get 28. You had to be somebody to rap. You couldn't just be a normal guy like Kanye West and just Kanye West changed the game for normal people to make music. You know what I'm saying? And it's just been ever evolving since. But yeah, it's.
What's your thoughts on the current state of the rap game? Do you think that it's going in a good direction or?
I think it's in a good place. Yeah. Because you can see what you just don't like, and you can see what you like. Yeah. You can see when something's different. You can just you gravitate towards it. When something's new idea, new vibe, new feeling. Even if it's like Ice Spice, that fart song, it's like, alright, it's not the greatest song ever, but there's just something about it that just makes you
catchy,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. There's something, whether it's the mix and the beat, or there's just something in it that is like, why do I like this?
What would you say you prefer, beats or lyrics? With the current game.
With the current game, beats.
Yeah.
The lyrics don't really mean anything anymore.
Yeah.
But there are artists that I do listen to that like are making sick songs, like how NBA young boy makes different music every time.
He makes proper music.
Yeah, but then there's certain stuff that's just lit. You just be like at a song like fuck niggas, and it's just like he's rapping like BG or one of them from Baton Rouge. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The Louisiana down south guys, and it's kind of even like little Wayne kind of influence, and it's just like, oh, that's sick. Yeah. And then we like Kodak Black, and then because you can see the trials and tribulations these people are going through when you hear it through the music, it's like, oh, that's lit.
In Nigeria, what's the culture like? Because you said like London's like reserved and humble, etc., etc. And obviously we spoke about America. What's Nigeria like? What's Africa like?
It's a bit of both, you know. But where I'm from, throwing money like at people's birthdays. It's not even seen as flexing. It's culture.
Nigeria is crazy. My friend went to Nigeria the other day, and when he came out the airport, I was like, "Where are you?" Because people are just standing there with stacks of money in their hands, and like, "Do you want to change up your money?" And there's so much people just standing there with stacks, and I'm like, "What the fuck is going on? How do these people even have stacks?" He's like, "No, we don't change our money with them." Blah blah blah.
No. In Nigeria, like, all that throwing money, it's culture.
Yeah, it's normal.
Yeah, it's
Nigeria's ball big.
Huh?
Nigeria's ball out big.
Yeah,
like
it's all part of culture.
Davido Nigerian, right?
Yeah.
Wizkid,
Burna Boy,
and they're like very loud and bossy with their thing. You get me? Jamaicans are quite loud as well. I think Ghanaians might be the humblest out of all of us.
No, they are.
Yeah.
100%.
Where are you from? What's your background?
I'm Jamaican.
So do you think that being Jamaican has influenced your music in any way?
Yeah, definitely.
How so?
Just the rhythm and pattern that it gives me. That there's just like dancehall artists that they have flows and a lot of lyrics, and it's just like, I think that's how I just put shit together.
How do you handle feedback from your fans and criticism from them?
I like it. I like to hear the stuff that they don't like. I like to hear what's bad and what they think I should work on and shit like that.
Like, you see, like, for instance, if you have like new tunes, do you ever just make all the man them listen to it? And
I kind of do that. I try to do that as much as possible before I pull it out. Just to see who likes what, and if everyone keeps liking this song, we're gonna use that song. And I record crazy, so I record like 6-7 songs a session. Yeah. So like I can have a mixtape for 3 days. So it just keeps on like, if I've done like 40 songs over the last 2 weeks, it'll be like, which of these 10 songs is everyone really going crazy for? And then I go for another 2 weeks and make another 40, and then be like, which of those 10 and the other 10 can we put into another 10, and then you get me.
So how often do you aim to drop like music in a year, like let's say like EPs and stuff like that?
Right, it was different because I signed with Potter, so it was kind of like Potter said just do something different. Yeah. And I only dropped one project last year. But
how did that link up happen?
He just was fortunate to get an opportunity with Virgin. Yeah. And he asked me if I wanted to come and join the team. Yeah, I was already part of the team before this. It was a team. But,
so what other artists?
There's AB on there as well. Yeah. Now he's expanded and he's got more artists. He's got KB, K Money.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good, man. Do you like collab a lot?
No, not really. You know, I'm kind of just in my own world with my music. Yeah. P's in his own world. Everyone's just like, I don't even see them when I'm recording.
Oh, for real?
I don't think I saw P throughout the whole recording process. Yeah. I was just showed him the finishing product, and when I wanted to get him on a song, I just got him down, and it was like, alright, cool, lit.
Okay. Do you do anything outside of music, or do you feel like it takes over your whole life? Because obviously, like you mentioned about rapper mode and stuff, innit? Yeah. And how like Americans can afford to be in rapper mode 24/7.
Well, I got a clothing company. Family first. I'm also trying to go into the entertainment side of my company. So like documentaries, like series, that sort of stuff. So we're just working on that right now.
Is that you acting yourself, or is that producing and stuff?
More producing shows.
Okay.
So I also want to reach out to other people and feel like, you want to bring your show onto my platform and that sort of thing, and get sponsorships. So I'm trying to just learn the industry that I'm in and try and work on it a little bit more.
What do you say though, if that takes up and does really well, would you still be rapping? Or would you pivot out?
I'd rap anyway, and it doesn't, I'll be talking smack about the company, you know what I'm saying? I'm rapping anyway, but I'd do it even if there wasn't no chance of me getting paid. I'd still rap.
So basically, it's a hobby that you just...
I'm trying to get because you know, you're most probably like the gym, like you just love the gym. Like
training's part of me.
Even if you weren't trying to make a business out of it, you'd still be training. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I am with music.
Oh, that's proper dope. That's proper dope. In the UK, who would you say out of the rappers? Because I feel like you're more a rapper's rapper.
Unfortunately.
I see like a lot of rappers posting you all the time. How do you? What do you think would help you break out of that mode?
I just think more features. Maybe. From more features, and what you're saying, more vlogs, and I need to learn how to become an influencer, innit? These niggas are influencers. I need to learn how to look into my phone, be like, hi guys.
You know what? You don't even need to use the phone. This is a vlogging camera, but this is big compared to the latest ones that have come out. So you got the DJI Osmo. It looks like a pen, bro. It shoots in 4K. So it wouldn't even look like you're carrying. It just looks like a pen.
Like, hi guys, I've got my mixtape coming out 5 p.m.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel.
Welcome to please subscribe, and I need to learn how to do that. I just can't do it.
No, you know what? You get used to it. Like, for instance, even with talking to the camera, Wes knows that I'm not really like, you know what I mean? I'm not the camera guy like that, but I've kind of got into a mode where now I'm just saying, bro, you know what? This is a hobby and business at the same time. You get what I'm saying? And if you're trying to grow something and you're trying to break through to a new audience, unfortunately, you're gonna have to do things that at first you might feel uncomfortable doing, but you realize that this is gonna create a new...
You always win when you come out your comfort zone, innit?
There you go.
So you gotta come out your comfort zone.
There you go. Like I see, especially like out of the UK artists, I see gigs playing your stuff a lot.
That's a big homie, man.
Like all the time, I see.
That's a blessing, man. That's like, you can't get no bigger than gigs in my eyes. So it's like, that's fucking lit.
I see it all the time. Like, I'll be like,
Gigs is such a cool
in the car,
person.
I'll be like, I know that tune.
He's such a fucking cool person, because he'll just like, he'll do something like promote me, and I'll be like, oh, love, man, I was pissed off, man, that just made me happy, you get me? And he'll be like, what the fuck you pissed off for? You get me? Like you pessimistic, mama, you get me? Like, he was just on stage with P. Diddy and like, it was like, lit, like, what are you talking about? He just dropped a lit mixtape, like, he's more happy about other people's stuff than them most probably, you know what I'm saying? So it's a good mentor to have, and someone that can go for advice. Very good. That's what I respect as well.
What would you say, like, over the next year and the next 5 years are your goals with this music thing? And how are you going to strategize to hit them?
I kind of got it written down, so it's kind of personal. So I wouldn't really like want to do too much talking on it, but just more global success and just that 50 Cent era of rap where it was just...
Do you link up with like foreign artists?
Yeah, I had a French rapper on my mixtape, Just Having Fun. And I link up with a lot of foreign producers. I'm trying to get into the French world, and there's a lot of sick trap artists who's coming out from France now.
It's a whole different market. I never realized how big some of their artists are until last year. Me and Gabriel went Afro Nation for one day. Then we saw Booba. And like, I've seen him for years, but I didn't know how big he was in it. So he performed just before 50. Brother,
crazy.
There was like 50,000+ people.
Yeah.
And I'm hearing people going word for word, and I'm just like, rah, this is different.
But you know what, like, what's crazy is the music. I also do feel like England's level of music isn't very high.
Yeah.
Like, it's very like just laid back, low, just kind of boring.
Yeah.
So, like, even I went to the DBE concert the other day.
Yeah.
I also went to 2 nights, and I just thought, fuck, this shit is lit.
Yeah.
Because the music's lit. It's like, it's what we want to hear. It's kind of fun.
Yeah.
It's up tempo. Like, it's what we want to hear.
Yeah.
It's not depressing. It's like kids love it.
Yeah.
And like a lot of people in England just ain't really like that.
Like that. You know what's mad? Like I was watching some blog pages. So in America you got like rap, you got Buzz TV and all that, and they was talking about like Boss Man D-Lo and a couple new rappers, and they were saying the reason why these guys are doing well compared to other rappers is because simple things. Man, them don't want to hear every day about someone getting shot, someone getting killed. Them man are rapping about enjoyment and enjoying going out with women and all that. And I was like, when I sat down on a deep dive, I was like, right, yeah, really, like it's more relatable to the
masses.
the wider masses. So because they're able to tap into a pocket where a lot of men just wants to do lifestyle with girls. They want to be out like 50th floor eating hibachi, stuff like that. You know what I mean? It all sounds fun.
Like all them drill songs, like girls don't really want to hear that stuff.
No.
They like a little K-trap and warm, and everyone guesses it and likes that sort of stuff. And it's a great song. Like, I'm not saying taking away nothing from trap, but like girls don't want to hear it. They love his new thing. Like,
they love his new thing.
You know what I'm saying?
I see it over TikTok and that. And that's the thing. Like once you tap into that market. Like DBE has fully tapped into that market.
Like, the thing about DBE is like they're still talking like gangster shit and mixing it. You know, it's like Young Thug. It was have a gangster song, but mix it. And it's just like check. I just got weird check. I got like, it's fun, isn't it? Yeah. But he's talking like G shit. Yeah. And that's what we don't really have in England. It's just very depressing. The guy who was working on his line, he's a boss now. He'll get you shot. He runs his block, and free the man them, you get me? And he had a hard time with it.
just dropped it in there, and free the man them. And then people in black shirts with white logos.
And it's very
repetitive.
Old, very like hip hop based. Like England is very like behind on this rap shit. Like niggas are rapping on trap beats in America and around the world, but England still isn't accepting it, and we still want a boom bap kind of take on school rap. Like if you're rapping on trap, you're not actually rapping. I see people in my comments like just normal regular citizens like, this ain't rap. What kind of flow is that? Like it's like, I told you I was just saying, I broke it down, and you'd be like, oh wow, you get me. And I just don't think that we're still behind. Like our generation, I said to my friends that my friends will tell me their favourite rappers in England, and I'll be like, that doesn't make no sense. That niggas like that. People don't even listen to that no more. But they like it because our generation has been grown up off street rap, PDC, Mashtown North Star, where it's like very. You have to be a gangster, and even if you can't rap because you're a gangster, it's good.
The boot cut rap there.
Yeah, like, and that's what the problem was with this country was a lot of people that were just gangsters and normal street thugs. They felt the need to rap, and people embraced their rap, and because they was who they are and what they say they are, we like it. But really, truly, it's whack. It's not fun. It's boring, and it's just sound like you've been sounding the same for 20 years.
It's like now though, it feels like sometimes, especially with social media, you see all the jail freestyles. We were talking about that before, innit? Yeah. Where on TikTok it's become the thing now. Yeah. So it's like a lot of people who are coming new in the rap game, they built their persona off the jail freestyles, and that's what's getting pushed out more.
You can't get any rawer than a jail freestyle really, and shit, like any more gangster.
Yeah.
Like, you shouldn't even have a phone in jail for one, so it's entertaining. It's entertaining already. Oh, he's got the phone. What else has he got in his cell? Oh, he's got a Dior. Like, wow, you get me? He must be doing good for himself. You get me? Like, yeah, look at one of them scary guys next to him screaming into the camera, like, wow. Let's sign it. You get me? That's what they're on. Let's sign it, innit? Let's pull it out. Let's get someone to act like them in the video, and that's what they're doing, isn't it? That's like, and it's great for them. It's great for the guys in jail. It's motivation. I see. It's hope as well for people that are in bad positions. It gives other people hope. But I just do want England to have a quality control with their music and start evolving, because we're very behind.
Yeah.
You get me? Right.
Do you think it's important as a UK artist to have a UK fan base? Because an example being Central C, he's quite big in like Europe, for example.
Yeah.
So do you feel like it would make sense to? Because I've seen a trend of like a lot of artists, like before they blow, they go over to America, do something over there, and then they come back. So do you think it's possible, or even better, for example, for a UK artist to maybe go to Europe, be big over there, and then come back to the UK, especially if they've got like a different type of sound or vibe?
I don't think there's any right or wrong answer.
Okay.
I don't think there's any right or wrong answer in this whole music shit. Like, I don't think that anything. Come on, man, look how much shit rappers have blown. There's no right or wrong in this shit. You get me? So it's like, if it works, it works, innit? Like, I could go like 6ix9ine was big in Europe before he was big in America. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's just different strokes for different folks.
Would you say affiliations with some rappers blocks like potential features of others?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And I think like people's attitude blocks their own blessings, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, for instance, me myself, I was like coming into the industry when I was younger, I had bad attitude. So that most probably blocks my blessings with stuff like getting a daily duppy or like working on certain platforms.
Yeah.
And that's just like, that's at such a small scale. So imagine a rapper that's doing great and he's getting top 10s, but he's just bad attitude.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna invite you to the Brits or
It's true.
the award shows, like, just because of your attitude, so you're just blocking all your blessings.
You even see it with, for instance, Posty was there yesterday, I think before you came.
Okay.
Yeah. But even in regards to that, like anytime he does the gala, I would always see like certain artists tweeting, I don't get invited to this and that. And I'm just there just laughing, thinking to myself, it's because to the industry, you're a menace.
Yeah.
Like everyone's thinking, right, if you come, the party's done.
And the worst thing is they'll come in and be the most coolest person to be in there, you know what I'm saying? So it's just perception.
Yeah.
And people want that gangster image, and that's the shit that comes with it, innit? So,
Branding, boy.
yeah.
Branding. Like yesterday, I can't remember what page, I think it was Black Kings UK or one of those blog pages, they put a post up, and it was sad because you saw probably like a good 40 UK rappers in jail.
Yeah.
I just think to myself, like it's just the trend now. Like it's just the trend. That's what I'll say to you. Just stay consistent, man, because like literally as you keep on pushing, you just keep on climbing, and they're just doing this, unfortunately, because they're shooting themselves in the foot and blocking their own money. Like, how can you come out of everything, be on multi-million-pound deals, bookings, all of that? Festival season comes, wireless. It's like you just have to just clear out all the UK guys and just. When people there's so much
Americans
young
as well, though, you know, like they're young. So like when I was that age, I reckon I would be on the same shit. I think like just a little bit of growth and guidance. A lot of these kids are seeing millions of pounds with no elders in their life. So there's nobody to tell them like, yo, chill out. Like nobody's telling them chill out. And they ain't gonna listen to nobody. I could say to them to chill out. They're like, you ain't done it, I've done it. I got all these chains on, I got all these watches, I got all them cribs, like I've done it. Fuck you doing for your family. You get me? So it's like, I hear it, innit? It's like sometimes you just gotta learn for yourself and learn the hard way, innit? Like I had to, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I think. Sometimes you just gotta learn for yourself and learn the hard way. who knows, they might all come out. We might get some great success stories from these people that are going through all these traumatic
stuff. Yeah, that's crazy, man. So let's go back to UK. Artist in London, who would you say is like your top 5 that you
my
listen
top
to?
5?
Yeah.
DBE.
Yeah.
DBE. Gigs.
Yeah.
Potter. DBE, Gigs, Potter. I don't really listen to people. I listen to DBE a lot. I listen to Gigs. I love all the Gigs' new music, the trap shit that he's doing. I fucking just like, I fucking get it. I understand it. Potter's like Training Day. That's my brother. Like us as a rapper, but like I don't like really like, yo, this is on my play. I like to listen to albums.
Yeah.
And so it's not really a lot. It's just Gigs, DBE, and Potter, really, truly. Like Nines used to old school Nines, but like the last couple albums, it's just been like you're just getting paid right now, and like, I don't even think he cares. You get me? That's it, really.
It's mad. I still hear a lot of people playing like old school Nines. Like you see it a lot on socials. Like
I think it's because we have a connection to it when it came out. Like you can remember what was happening.
Yeah.
You remember life, where you was living, like
summertime.
Summertime, the trap. Yeah. You remember jugging to it, like just remember certain shit. So myself really, I don't have a fifth person. I couldn't. There ain't no one that I could put in it. I like Dig That. Yeah. Yeah, Dig That song. But I don't like drive around listening to all these guys, you know what I'm saying?
It's mad. Unfortunate for him as well, man. It's sad seeing that the other day.
Yeah.
It's crazy, like he only there coming back as well. That's the thing.
Sad shit.
What happened?
Huh?
What happened?
The Joe.
Is it?
Yeah.
I knew that.
Yeah,
sad shit.
Proper sad shit, man. Like it's a UK music thing. Like you see it, and it just looks like, for some people, it's like a gift and a curse. You know what I mean? The more they get known, the more badness is coming their way. But
I guess what you were saying about maintaining it being more difficult than making it.
Yeah, literally spot on what you said. Yeah.
But it's just like there's certain people that just don't get seen. Like they don't go to the clubs, they don't go to the shows, they don't go to the fancy restaurants all the time. And just don't have to be seen sometimes. Just do things a little different. Everyone wants to be seen and just in your face all the time. So it's bound to happen.
Do you think that is a fault of social media?
Yeah, social media's got. But like, things have changed, didn't it? So like when I was young, having the most expensive pair of jeans I would have is an Armani pair of jeans, which was like 110, 150 pounds. Yep. Children wear Marys now, you know what I'm saying, and have Louis bags. I see Louis bags on the way to school. So like the level of flex is so high. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's high. So like girls, little influencer girls, 21, 22, have their own crib from just like showing their arse on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So and it's just like effortlessly flexing. And it's like, how do you compete with that as a guy? Oh, let me go sell drugs, let me go crunch, let me rob my man, let me get out quickly, you know what I'm saying? It's not like, let me go learn tech and get into tech. It's just like, yo, let me...
Everyone's following the fast life.
Yeah, let me
basically.
Get quickly. Yeah.
It's proper mad because, like, even going back to that, like, the big flex was 110s, 120s.
Yeah.
And the biggest flex was having an Averex jacket.
Yeah. They got Chanel's now.
Yeah, it's mad. And I remember, like, even back in the day, like, when loads of us bought Avies, like, I couldn't go home and tell how much I spent on the jacket. Because I remember, like, my aunt was like, yeah, I like your jacket. It's a very nice jacket.
Yeah.
How much was that? Oh, yeah, it was just like 150 still.
Yeah.
There was a look, like, 150. But it was like, all right, you know what, you're working. But I couldn't tell the truth.
The only jackets that I used to see that were super expensive was the Averexes in Stone Island.
Yeah.
And that's all that one's elders would have, Averex or a Stone Island. I didn't know nothing about, and that crazy Martian with little Versace jean suits, but they was like still in reasonable
price.
It man's paying £1,800 for jeans and £800 for jeans. It's crazy. It's like you ain't got no responsibility, so like why not? It's mad.
1,800 on a pair of jeans, brother. That's a month's rent. Your bills on one pair of jeans. Yeah. And the problem with a lot of those big designer jeans, it's like you wear it once and you post a picture.
You can't wear that again. They start looking at you like, what? He's only got the one jeans. I saw him in them jeans the other day. He's only got the one jeans.
You see, back in the day when I was a designer guy, even up until 2018, 2019, when I just said one day I'm just not on it no more. I remember like if I would wear something here, I'd just fold it up and have a pile of clothes that I call holiday clothes, where no one's taking pictures. You know, you're only rocking it when you're in America. And I remember like when I'm out there, people would be like, yeah, you London boys, you like proper love your designer, innit? And I just thought to myself, you know what, like some of the man them I know there, they've got way more money than us over here. But them man are just playing white tee, playing black tee. The only thing that's the giveaway is their jewelry. The chain and the watches, that's their thing. But everything else is plain. You know what I mean? Air Force One.
White t-shirt, that's it.
Everything else plain. Whereas over here, 5 bill t-shirt, it's mad. I don't see them things no more the same, but I guess it's probably an age thing.
Nah, these kids are killing it, bro.
Yeah. You can't keep up no more.
Nah, they'll have trainers that are £1,000 and just look like some normal Air Forces or some normal trainers, and if they're Nike and it's £1,000, that's unheard of. You get me?
That resale market is starting to die though, because I think like especially like our generation, because we don't buy into it. Like before, like if a new pair of Jordans come, I'll be like, yep, let me grab those. But now when you see the resale price, I'm like, I can just go
spending £300, £400 on Jordans.
It's mad. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it on trainers that you know it's not more than 150, 160.
It
don't make no sense. And the joke thing is like before, back in the day, you used to be able to get 2 Jordans for like 120, bro. A Jordan pack. It's 6 and 7.
I remember getting Huaraches for £20. Like from Foot Locker, black and orange ones. The low ones £20. It was a good old days.
It's mad, bro. Come like all of those old school things are doing like a full circle now though, and they're coming back. They're fully coming back. I see people rocking TNs and Huaraches and that.
Huaraches back still. With a strap on them.
The old school.
Those shits were hard. The
first people I saw rocking it was West London, man.
Yeah,
they were the first ones. Like the man in from Bush and that. I remember when I used to go there. Like
Essex on fly though.
01 and that. I've seen them rocking it. I'm thinking, what them kicks there?
What do you think is the flyest ends?
I don't know, you know.
I don't think East people can dress for the work.
they think they can. Remember we had this argument with Marvin and that. They probably think they can. I don't think it's them. I always said like when it came to fashion here first, back in there it was always West. Like the fitted hats, they were the first ones. The Averexes, they were the first ones. Like they were always like trendsetters with that.
I think the way it is with South London, we just have a certain swag and aura of ourselves. So it's like we are like the clothes wears everyone else. We wear the clothes. You get me? So it's like we can wear plain tracksuit and it just looks sick. You get me?
Like back in the day, everyone used to rock the plain Nikes, the plain grey, the plain blacks. The Frank Johnson days.
And then we had the baseball teams from Foot Locker where you go get the different baseball teams at the back of the jacket and that. And we had them night tracksuits with the little USA logo on them. Those were hard.
It's mad how fashion changes though. Now I see every youth running past here in Nike Tech.
My son's got like 6, 7.
Oh, bro.
Bro, that's all he wants.
I ain't bought
got
one
a camo one, a black
years.
one, a freaking blue, different colour, multicolored. nigga just be going crazy, and he's gonna keep on going. That's what he wants.
They literally like they every year they release the same thing every year, but they might add a zip here.
yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Because the old ones I got, I import. I think the last time I bought them was like 2016.
If it's not broken,
don't change it. Yeah, the formula's working.
Yeah.
Proper working. I'm thinking, where does it slow down though? Because like now you've got all the cost of living issues and everything, and every price of everything's going up. How are parents going to be able to deal with the kids and their demands? You know what I mean? You think back in there, I could go to my auntie, give me like 3 bills for some kicks.
That's not happening.
You couldn't do that. But our generation, I'm seeing man them buying their kids all these.
I spent £200 on my son one time with a pair of trainers, and I said never again.
You see? How old is he?
He was like 12, 11. And I was just like, it was a waste. He just went, he didn't even appreciate it.
Yeah, and I bet he outgrew it quickly as well.
Yeah, he wore it like 5 times. That was it. And he didn't give a shit about it. But I felt like I was doing something. So it's like, your first Jordan's here, £200. So pointless.
That's amazing.
It's pointless. As I see something the other day, I read it was like, kids, people don't remember you working late. Like, when you die, people ain't gonna remember that he was in there putting in hours working late, but your kids are gonna remember that. You get me? Yeah. Like, kids don't remember presents you bought them. Yeah. They only remember memories.
Memories, yeah.
You get me? So like, I can't tell every present that I was given by my parents, but I can tell you memories. So that's what I'm trying to just make a lot of memories with my kids right now.
No, I see it, I hear it. Like even like a couple of times when I've holidayed you, and I was like, you said, I could do this day, and then I said, I could only do this day. You're like, no, I got the kids, and I'm like, you know what? I respect that. He's always, you know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah,
I still feel like I don't do enough, so it's like,
for real?
Crazy, yeah.
That's mad, because literally every time I spoke to you, I've got the kids on. I'm doing something with the kids, I'm doing something with the kids.
Well, like, I don't feel like my focus is there because I would have come in from studio at 5 o'clock and then I'm with the kids, but my mind's still thinking about rollout, campaign, business, boom, boom, boom. Yeah. So I don't even think like my focus is, I've got to learn how to put my phone down as well, you know what I'm saying? Like, get away from that shit and just get in the real world.
No, that's true. Like
disconnect and look at your kid in the face and just be like, yo, nigga, what's going on? You get me? Like, I'm here in it, like rather than I'm not on this. You get me? Because there's a disconnection with humans, like, and the phones, innit?
No, it's mad because even like yesterday, I went to dry wash it quickly in the laundrette because I was like, oh shit, I just put this spot. I needed to dry ASAP. So I've gone to the laundrette to dry it, and I thought I lost my phone. So I've gone out of the house with this one because I was on the phone to someone trying to book my venue. Yeah. So I'm thinking, this is a lot, I'm panicking. I'm all looking around the laundrette, the woman's like, I said, can I stop the dryer? I've opened the dryer, I've looked in. Yeah. Then I said, I'll be back in 5 minutes. I've put, find my iPhone, it's beeping. Come in, it's here. I speak to myself, the panic I went to just for a phone. Whereas back in the day, we didn't have these things, you know what I mean? It wasn't like as easily accessible.
And the distraction is crazy. It's like, I'll go and think, I need to message that person about something. Go into my phone and be like, look at that, look at that. And
Instagram.
Then, next minute, I haven't even done what I was meant to do. You get me? And it's like, it's just wasting away on the phone and other people's lives.
Do you ever write like notes for yourself on things you need to do? Because you said like, for instance, when I asked you that question about 1 year and 5 years, you said no, you don't really write.
I do like what I've been lockdown. I had a whole sick plan and started executing it and started doing great. And then these last couple of years, I haven't been able to execute a proper plan. It's like I start the first page. And then I don't know where I'm going with it, and I come back, it's like a mental block on certain things. So it's like, that's where I've just been at with it still. So I do need to start writing down more. I think I'll start to connect the dots with more writing.
I feel like with writing, for me personally, like if I go through mental blocks where I forget stuff to do, I could go back and revisit a step of this is what needed to be done before getting to 3 and 4. If you get what I'm saying? Because if not, like it would literally go out your head. Yeah, it's proper important in just mapping out where you're going.
Yeah.
Because like even with the channel, like I've got notes of where I wanted us to hit within the first few years and where I want us to hit in the next, from year 3 to year 5. So in April is what, year 3, innit?
Mm-hmm.
So from year 3 to year 5, I've got plans that I know that because of what I've done in from year 1 to 3, that if I just stay ticking slowly by year 5, and by year 5, when we hit year 5, that's when I'm not even gonna phone or message any artist to link up. They're gonna be like, Chiz,
can I get on this?
Could you book me in for? Because I know that we've done everything to, you know what I mean, get to that point, and that's where, when I hit them targets, that's where social media, I'll probably have someone else totally running my shit. Because I think like, for me to be super productive, I'm gonna have to get to a point where I'm gonna have to be like old school brick phone.
Yeah.
Because I know how bad I am with socials. I see it sometimes where I'll be driving and then I might stop somewhere and I'm scrolling.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, I should just keep on driving. Like, I got stuff to do. But I'll reply to one person now because I thought that notification was important.
Yeah.
Then next minute I see my DM, there's like 25 messages. I'm like, jeez, now I have to reply.
One of my favourite times was when I didn't have an iPhone. I just had an iPad.
Yeah.
So all my calls were FaceTimes.
Yeah.
And I think that was one of the most...
That's that Ed Sheeran shit.
Yeah, that was one of the most enjoyable moments of my life. Yeah. And I would like to get back to that. But, like, you just look at your iPad and the screen's so big that you don't even want to be on Instagram. You'd rather look at a documentary or YouTube or something, you know what I'm saying? And it's just, they fucked us up with this shit.
It's made us too accessible, man.
Yeah.
Way too accessible.
Yeah.
It's like the other day I see Jay-Z jump back on the Instagram and I was just like, this guy's got something to promote. Because literally...
Oh, the movie, right?
Yeah, because literally if he ain't got nothing to promote...
Yeah, what's the point of being in there?
Yeah, he comes right off it. I'm like...
And don't get just... he done something on Twitter once, he was answering loads of questions.
Yeah.
And then he done an interview about it and I was like, that shit's addictive. Like, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Like, and then there's the stuff... What's it called? There's the name for it. Dopamine.
Yeah.
So like all of that shit, I actually get a rush when I post a video or post a picture, like, and see who's commenting, see who's liking, the attention is getting. Like it does something to you, innit? And I don't think it's a good thing because you're constantly looking for that rush.
You can see it with NBA players where Kevin Durant, he was talking about when the trolls are hitting him up, he goes on a burner account to hit them back. And I said, you man got time. Because I'm like, bro, you're a multi-millionaire. If I had the same money you had, I might become one of the most hardest people to keep up with. Because I know I'll just literally have a PA with the line to get through to me, and I'll just literally live in the real world. But I don't think my life would be much different. The only thing I think would be different is I'll travel more than I do already, and I reckon I'll just become a super homebody. You know, if you get the perfect house, you've got the house that you've got your gym, jacuzzi, swimming pool, sauna. You could just order. It would be straight like Waitrose and M&S home deliveries. You got a chef every 3 days. As long as I got food and I got everything I need, I don't need to be outside. Like, you know what I mean? If you're at the top of the game, the industry events would see me like once every 6 months. Look at NBA Youngboy with a house arrest for like 3 years. 3 years. And like he's dropping a video every other day. Bro, it's mad. He's work rate. Yeah, it's crazy. Like he's on that Gucci Mane formula. Yeah. He's on the Gucci Mane formula. Like I looked at Wikipedia and I think Gucci got like over 70 albums. That's crazy. Something like that. You know how mad that is. That's a different work rate. Right. To be able to churn out so much consistent. Let me see what it's up to now, because my man just drops shoes all the time. Certain times you'll be looking and
79 mixtapes.
It's mad.
That's
79 mixtapes. That's like the stream money. I think he's figured out, like, even if it don't bang, as long as everything gets like 1 million streams or 2 million streams, it keeps his pockets
that's
ticking.
If he's getting 5 million views a week on YouTube, eating money.
Yeah. Like a channel like this, if we done, let's say in a year, if we was getting about 30 million views a year, that would be what, 210, 220? Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So that's doable. Yeah, it's doable. So when I see like certain times,
I'm trying to go for right now,
bro. That's what I said to you, vlog. Because certain times, like when people are like, oh, in the comments, the channel should be bigger and all that. I'm like, don't worry, it's going to be bigger. Like it's
the content that we make.
It's the content. Yeah, we know what we're gonna do next to cause a spike, but we're not in a rush. Like everything takes time, because like the channels that I've seen who are where I want to be, bro, some of them didn't even see a penny in the first 3-4 years. I lie. Like some of them is like everyone's seen their year 7 and thinking, oh yeah, my man's big now, but that's year 7. So it's a thing that in this game, like, you have to choose your lane. Whether it's
I've been doing music for 12 years, like releasing music videos for 12 years. I think my first music video on YouTube was 12 years ago.
For real? That's mad. That's a long time.
Yeah. And I feel like I only just started getting somewhere, and I'm still not nowhere near there.
But people would always think that when they start seeing you now more frequent, who's this new guy? But not realizing that it's years of.
Central C was working for years as well.
Yeah.
They say it takes 10 years for all the greats. So I appreciate it. I appreciate the journey. Yeah.
Because literally in those 10 years, you're mastering, you're fine tuning everything.
What's the meaning of epitome?
Epiphany.
Yeah. What's the meaning?
Like an idea, like a
light bulb.
Spontaneous idea. Yeah.
I had one last night, and it was like we was out partying. Bobby Schroeder was there. Went to the Gets thing, and then like I was just thinking, like, lastly I was listening to a song I got at gigs, and it was just like I was actually learning to enjoy the moment. And I was like, fuck, this shit feels good. But I haven't ever felt like that.
Yeah.
You get me? Like, and I was telling my friend, I was like, you got to learn to live in the moment, because my friend, he's in Top Boy, and he was just like, the music's just, and I'm like, bro, you're lit, you're in Top Boy, like, we're actually them. Like, if I was your age in Top, like, you're actually that nigga, you get me? Like, you're in Top Boy, my boy, like, he's like, yeah, but like, my music, and I'm like, no, but you're doing it.
Yeah.
Like, learn to love what you're doing right now, because you're doing it. You get me? That's what I'm just learning, man. I'm learning it slowly.
Man, them as well forget that time goes so fast. Before you know it, like, I could remember like maybe like school days like it was like yesterday.
Yeah.
But before you know it, another 20 years are gonna just jump on top of us, and we're now the old people. We're now the old people. You know how mad that is. So like, you literally have to enjoy every moment. Like, even like last night, for instance, like the Gets thing. Before, I would have made an excuse not to go out. Yeah, like I would have found the craziest excuse, because I was proper tired. Because even by 12 o'clock, one of the girls that I was with there, she was like, oh, I could see you're tired, but you came out. I said, bro, I was tired as hell. I was up from early. So like, normally in my head I would have been like, you know, you're tired, just go to bed. But I'm just like, right, these are the man them that support me. One, and two, I'm like, I don't know what might happen when I'm out. You know what I mean? And three, I'm like, a lot of times I miss a lot of these things, and everyone will see everyone else I know, and they'll be like, oh, right, where's Chiz? He's never about. And I'm like, if I'm trying to grow.
Look, I saw you, and it was like, right, I'll see you tomorrow. We didn't message each other, like,
you know,
like, right, I'm booked in. That reminded me, like, yo, you're booked in tomorrow. Like, I saw him yesterday, like, it's meant to be. You know what I'm saying? And even yesterday, when I got there was like, no, nobody else allowed in, and I was like, don't like the way the security's talking. And I walked across the road, I was like, fuck this place. And then I stood out there for 2 seconds and I was like, no, let me go inside and just network and show my face, man. You get me? So I went back and I was like, listen, mate, Gets has invited me here. Yeah. I don't want to cause the trouble, but like I don't want to like get like rude or be disrespectful to you, but please, I didn't like the way you talked to me. I'm just saying with one of my mates, I'm a rapper, like these people know me, so how you talk to me in front of these people is like, you get me? And it's like, sorry mate, this is go inside. And I had one of the best times of my life last night. So
it was good vibes in there.
It
was proper good vibes.
Yeah, so I was kind of happy that I went. And I wouldn't usually fucking go.
It's crazy, but like, you know, like even out here, like where we were talking about earlier on, where in regards to like networking and people collabing, more nights like that would make things happen organically. You know what I mean? Because if everyone's avoiding each other and not turning up to these places, how's everyone gonna? You know what I mean?
Even like with me and Gets followed me on the gram, like he's just like, yo, he fucks with me. Yeah. But we've never like had like a proper like, you get me? Yeah. And then yesterday I hear him like, yo, man's on the way to, he's like, I appreciate it. So when he saw me yesterday, he's like, he hugged me up different. It was like, alright, that's the start of our relationship, you know what I'm saying? It's pure, I came to support you. I was there, you're gonna remember that. Boom, 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 boom. You get me? Like, we'll see where it goes in the future, you get me?
Gets is fully tuned in. He's fully tuned in. He pays attention to what all the man them are doing and all that. I clocked that from a while
and
back.
he's a legend, isn't it? Like fucking hell, fucking Kano and Ghetto, innit? Like, can't get like, more legendary than that shit.
Stays putting in the work. You can see like, especially like with this album, the marketing.
Do you think that is a good thing though? Like, not unlike his Ghetto is amazing, but I mean like, if you look at Gets and Kano, Kano has reserved himself from putting out so much music. Gets loves music and he loves the challenge of the competition. He's a rapper, innit? He's an MC, so that's what he's going to do. But do you think as a legendary status, if he didn't put out so much music, it would make him more bigger than what he is?
Probably, you know.
Just because of where he's come from, the status of Gets is like, fuck, you're Gets and Kano. He was on shit that, like, what was that song that they had? And the video was just crazy, you know?
It's mad because, like, seeing, like, even with him, like, yesterday, seeing the rollout for this album. I think I got the pre-order from October. Like all the way back then, and I see him just dropping tunes, dropping video.
It's been good, but like I still see him as a competing artist. Like he's a legend. He's just like Skepta, or you know what I'm saying, Dizzy Rascal. He's a legend, but it's like I don't think we put him on such a legendary pedestal because he's so competitive with the art.
Maybe not even only that, because he's more, I'll say like he's more grounded with the man than where, you know, like you might not see Dizzy or that often, but Gets will make an appearance and make sure that he supports.
He's gonna come in your song and shut it down for you and boom 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 to keep the artistry. He's gonna go do a grime freestyle on the unknown channel just for the artistry. You know what I'm saying? And when it's time, he'll still go down a legend. But it's just sometimes that less is more kind of approach, isn't it?
Even on this channel, like I see him like when I see him not this last week. And he was like, he goes raw, like make it happen. I said, yeah, bro, don't worry, it's just the timing. I said, raw, I just got a couple people, but I'll make it happen. But it's like, it's crazy because he's at that level. You get what I'm saying? But
it's so sometimes it's unbelievable when people at that level want to work with you because it's like, what do I deserve for your help?
But I think he gets it. He gets where, like I said, how he's tuned in. He gets where the man are trying to get to, and he sees what you might not see yourself. That he's like, right, if I could just give that little.
It's like gigs. When Gigs is working with, man, I'm sitting there like, bro, I don't even get 100k views. What the fuck this nigga want with me? You get me? Like, why does he really feel this shit? Like, what the fuck? Like, this is weird. You get me? And then you just gotta just get out of your head and work for it. But like, it's like. sometimes, so back to what I was saying with the gets thing, is like, sometimes I feel like less is more, because last year I only dropped one tape.
Yeah.
Whereas usually I drop a few in a year.
Yeah.
But like, just that holding back from shit. Sometimes you might not drop a content every week.
Yeah.
It might be once a month, or you know what I'm saying? Like,
but don't you sometimes feel like, alright, let's say like, because you see like how you said you're always in the studio or working.
I hate it. I hate like holding back.
That's what I was gonna say.
That's how I know what gets us up.
But I'll give you an example. So for instance, if there's times before, I used to film like loads of content, fitness related content, and I would have something, and I'm thinking, shit, I want to post this. Yeah. But now I have to hold it back. Then I'm thinking, for a music man, it's 10 times worse. Yeah. Because you've got. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? You've got like probably someone's years worth of. Yeah.
I posted a video the other day, and then it didn't do great. It done great on Instagram. It didn't do great on YouTube.
No, I watched it.
Tweaking.
Yeah, I watched it. Yeah. And it's a banger though.
And it's a banger. Yeah. But then like 5 days later, I just uploaded another video on YouTube, and one of my one of the men that work with the team is like, "What, you dropped another video?" And I was like, No, it was an accident. So I just deleted it off the channel quickly. You get me?
But you know what's bad? That one might have been the one that would have gone zoop. Yeah, that's how it happens. Bro, you see the thing about the algorithm, you never know. It's annoying, isn't it, Wes? You never know. The video you don't expect is the one that catches.
It's the one.
Yeah.
It's never when you're ready.
It's never when you're ready. Yeah, it's weird like that. Like it even comes back to, let's say, like other rappers that I follow, like on the Detroit tip. I listen to a lot of I Swear Vezo. Yeah. Vezo drops some videos and they might not take off. Yeah. But for me, that tune is it's the one that made me go into the channel. Then I'll scroll and I'll be looking at other videos I missed and I'll be like, rah, how did I miss this one? Yeah, yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. It just, like how you said, the tune that made me go and watch was something I saw on Instagram. I said, rah, that beat's heavy. But I've gone now, the views ain't hit like the other ones. But the algorithm is...
Yeah, it's mad. How do you can manipulate the algorithm as well, so... Like, everyone be manipulating it, so... You gotta get it where it fit.
You know, back in there, I think it was a lot easier when Instagram first dropped because everything was chronological. So everyone just used to wait till like 5:30 to 7 and just spam the timeline. You know what I mean? Yeah. But now you might drop something today, and next minute, man, don't see it for 5 days. It's mad because I have to literally, everyone I fuck with, I have to literally search their names and go back.
You have to just post, leave it. And don't come to it for a couple of days. Don't post again, because new people keep on seeing it and old people still ain't seen it, and then they see it a couple of days later. It's so fucked up. Yeah. And it's like what I've noticed is when I do loads of posts on my story, I don't get no interaction. Yeah. But if I just take a picture and post it on my story, I get like a couple thousand people looking at it. But if I like repost people promoting my music video, it's like 200.
Yeah, I don't repost when people post me because literally I clocked onto that a while back.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
And I get more love on pictures than actual proper posts. So I could just be chilling like right now, take a picture and post it. Yeah. And in my head, before I post it, I'm like, that's gonna do 1,000. But now, if I put a training video in my head now, like it's gonna do 300-400 max. Yeah. Then if I post a video just sitting down, talking for a minute, it would. You know what I mean? Yeah. So now I kind of know what works, but it's annoying.
On my Instagram, my most viewed post is me talking about me getting stabbed and shot.
That's mad.
You know what I'm saying? Not my music. That's me talking about getting stabbed and shot. So maybe I should just talk about getting stabbed and shot all the time. Yeah, that's where the money is.
Be like that woman on TikTok. What's it? The 70 part. What?
The 70. That's what I was talking to.
The woman on TikTok. I ain't even watched one of it. I've seen man them posted it. I've seen Made You Think posted it. Yeah. It's like 70 plus things. She's made over 100 bags on TikTok.
Oh, is that seriously?
Yeah. Like the views are high on that.
I wonder if she's lying as well. That would be crazy.
That would be crazy, but she paid now, boy.
Yeah, she's crazy.
She paid now, because if you're what if you're getting like, let's say CPM is like what $1 per,
be about £1, be like
Pound.
what, 130,
Yeah.
$1.30, something like that.
yeah, per view, but 1,000 views in it. And if that thing there's done millions on each
Yeah.
part, that's a madness, bro.
A couple $100.
Huh?
A couple $100K.
Yeah, a couple $100K easily. Life is mad, you know. Just 1 week she might have just been chilling in that car talking. The next week now she get invited on all the TV shows and
it's not when you're
sponsors.
ready.
It's not when you're ready, bro. It comes. The game is a patient game, man. You just have to smile and enjoy through it. You know,
enjoy
you have to enjoy the moment, because once you make it there, you're gonna look back at these moments and be like, you know.
And that's when the hard work starts, when you make it there.
There you go. Hope you like this episode. Please like, share, subscribe. Like, what is that at the moment? Like 60% of the people who watch.
It's more than that.
That what?
The people that watch don't subscribe.
Yeah, about 60 or more that watch, they ain't subscribe. Please subscribe, like, share, and the channel will grow. Instead of you writing in the comments telling me, oh, I want your channel bigger. Please do it. Thank you. Bye.